What up, what up, what up? You are behind the scenes making of a dealership, 800% Elite Auto, 1209 East New Circle Road, Lexington, Kentucky, 40505. Okay, so I'm headed home. I'm about to meet up with my wife, and then we're headed out to dinner with all the kids over at our friend Jen Jordan's house. But before we do that, two thumbs, 5 stars, mission accomplished, fist bump, AA+++, standing ovation, bravo, 2-gun salute, high five, and every other way there is to say job well done, congratulations. I had to get a card for, I wanted to get biggest congrats ever. You know you're amazing, right? So my daughter tried out for volleyball and worked really, really hard, and she made the team. And my son tried out for basketball and worked really, really hard, and he made the team. And so, oh, okay, cool. So I didn't want to miss the opportunity to celebrate that win, right? And so I'm on my way home. I've got some updates for you. And so I'll give you some updates as I fill these out real quick. This one will be for Savannah. Savannah, I saw how hard you worked, and I'm so proud of you. You know you're amazing, right? Keep putting in the work. Dad. Love, like we'll put a little heart. Love, Dad. Okay, perfect. And then I also, with their card, I got her a Starbucks card because she loves Starbucks. So we got her a little Starbucks gift card, which she'll like that. So she doesn't drink caffeine, but she still loves Starbucks. Talk about your branding, right? All right, so I'm gonna do that. And then for Joel, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. We're gonna do that one. I'm gonna shoot him a little message, and then I got him some Fortnite cards because he loves Fortnite. Joel, I'm so proud of how hard you've worked. Congrats on making the team. You deserve it. Love. Do a little heart again. Dad. Okay. Updates at the dealership. First update I want to say is I'm so proud of Joel and Angie, who went out today. They did something really cool. They went out today and they made a post on social media. They made a post on social media saying what businesses want donuts, right? And then they went and they had like 8 dozen donuts or something like that. And then they, not any, I don't think they got to all of them. They ran out of donuts, but they got to a bunch of them. The businesses that were like, us, us, us. They literally drove around and all over the city and handed out donuts to the people who commented on the post. It took them a couple hours. They went to all kinds of different places, zigzagging all over the city, dropping off donuts, and then they took pictures with the people. When they dropped off the donuts, they took pictures with the people that they dropped off the donuts to, and they put those in the comments, like, just dropped off another one, just dropped off another one. I was like, this is so stinking cool. I love it. Serving the community, just going out and shaking hands and kissing babies. Dude, I am on so with the dealership, we have had a lot of challenges when it comes to our digital marketing. We've had a ridiculous amount of challenges. Like, it should not be as hard, but I'm realizing the reason it's so hard is it's such a saturated space and people are just so numb to paid ads. They're just so numb. So do they work? Yes, but it's like a significant investment for a tiny little return in a world where handing out a dozen donuts with no expectation of anything could, right? Just could end up leading to a connection, a relationship, an opportunity that could trump anything that you could do through a paid ad. Does that make sense? And so we as a dealership have been super challenged. We have an 8531 formula that's 8 leads per salesperson per day. And we had 10 salespeople. We've lost 2 this week. And so we were supposed to be getting, 80 leads a day. And we're not. We're getting like 20, man. And we're investing a significant amount of money to get those 20. Part of the challenge is the area that we're in puts us up against, the second largest used car franchise dealership in the United States of America when it comes to getting used cars in front of people. Like, they're the masters at it. They're the wizards at it. They're the best in the absolute business at it, and they've been doing it for a very long time. So they have so much weight. I mean, since 2011, for 13 years. For 13 years, they've been plugging away and establishing themselves as the place to go get a used car, man. And the great news is there is abundance out there and there's no shortage, and they can win at the highest level and we can win at the highest level. Everybody can win at the highest level because we're in a time where you're not limited by the boundaries geographically, right? We can reach people all over the nation. So there's hundreds of millions of opportunities. The thing is, though, the programs, the digital programs that you can invest in don't play that way. The digital programs that you can invest in, like Auto Trader, for example, Auto Trader plays with, this is your zone, this is your region, this is your area, this is your market. And they own all of this market. And so we have been going with Car Gurus, a different third party, and Car Gurus just can't do what I need them to do. They just simply can't do what we need them to do. Nothing against them. Probably a great company. They probably help a lot of people in a lot of ways. But bro, they cannot do what I need them to do. And we are investing so significantly that that's not okay. It's not okay. So update, we did cancel our Car Gurus package. Canceled that today. And I'm just thinking, like, I've been thinking, how do we look at this differently? Like, where is the opportunity? Where's the pocket? All of you should do this. And if any of you run a business or in whatever business, whatever opportunity you're looking for, like, you got to ask yourself, there's a book called Blue Ocean Strategy, right? Where's the blue ocean? You see, you've got red ocean and blue ocean. Red ocean is where everyone is, right? It's bloody waters. It's aggressive. It's dog eat dog. Everybody's all sharky, right? So they call that red ocean. It's saturated, tons of competition. But there's always a blue ocean. Perfect example of this is Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's was like, okay, gas stations, there are a dime a dozen, there's a gas station on every corner, so on and so forth. That's the red ocean. Build a little convenience store, sell snacks, sell gas, sell lottery tickets, sell cigarettes, sell beer. That's the typical model for a gas station. So Buc-ee's was like, well, let's make our place massive. Let's sell clothes. Let's have a barbecue pit right in the middle of it. Let's make fresh food, not stale food. Let's do it completely different. And instead of having it be on every corner, let's put the gas station out in the middle of nowhere where nobody's at, and let's make it a destination. Let's put up billboards that are like, next Buc-ee's 300 miles, but next Buc-ee's 200 miles, next Buc-ee's 100 miles, next Buc-ee's 75 miles, right? Like, they're the opposite of convenient, which put them in a blue ocean versus a red ocean. Now, is that way more challenging? Is it harder? Yeah, because I mean, you're out there and you're having to do things that nobody else has done. And so we're doing a good job of doing things nobody else has done as far as the internal operations of our place. But when it comes to the marketing of our place, we're still doing the things that we've always done. And it's too saturated. It's too red ocean. What Joel and Angie did today, that's blue ocean. Going out into the community, shaking hands, kissing babies, connecting with people. It's a better path, man. And creating content around that, right? Let's create some content around that so that we can tell the story of who we are as a business and who we are as a people. I was talking with a gentleman earlier today, and he was talking about our slogan, everyday cars for everyday people. And he was like, man, that's something this world really needs. It was his first time in our store, and he was looking at our environment, and he saw that we had a place to get haircuts, and he saw that we had a place to play Fortnite, and he saw that we had a podcast studio in the middle, and he saw that we had black walls and sleek, and he knew the place from before. He knew the people that owned it before us, and then he knew the people that owned it before they did. And so he'd been in the building plenty of times. He's like, it's never felt like this. It's different, it's elegant, it's sleek, it's hip, it's updated, it's current. It's an awesome environment. The only thing it's missing right now is all of the activity, which can only come through us going out day by day, every single day, as an army, not one individual. Many hands make light work, but as an army going out and serving the people of this community. So I've really been thinking a lot about that. What is that strategy? What does that look like? How do we do that? How do we truly serve this community? Not just serving like sponsoring for an event, or not that. That stuff's great, right? Supporting a charity, so on and so forth. Yes, we're absolutely gonna do that stuff. But that's not what I'm talking about. How do we go out every day and hand donuts to businesses, to the everyday people that are working in everyday jobs here in America? Or maybe it's just that simple. Maybe I need to get boxes that say 800% elite auto sales, and we just need to go find everyday people doing everyday jobs and hand them a donut. Maybe there's a whole campaign that can be built around that. Maybe we show up with a phone, somebody's videotaping, and there's this guy right here that's mowing the lawn, right? He's on a big mower. We stop him and we just say, yo bro, appreciate the work that you do every day. Here's a donut. Or here's a box of donuts, right? Whatever. Maybe it's as simple as that. And then we post that on our social media, and we say, or maybe we get their name. Hey, what's your name? Name's John. Hey folks, this is John. John's been working his tail off mowing this grass out here. He owns his own landscaping company. And if you ever need any landscaping or you need any mowing, make sure you look up John. That's brilliant. Now that I just said that out loud, like, that's brilliant. And maybe it's not a donut, but maybe, you know what I mean? Like, it's brilliant. Just go find people doing everyday jobs and just go say thank you for the work that they do. And then highlight them, which is what we're doing with the podcast, right? We've got a podcast, Everyday Jobs with Everyday People. We're bringing in 800 people. The podcast just released, by the way. It's out on Apple Podcasts as well as other podcasts. It's called Everyday Jobs with Everyday People. I'm interviewing 800 everyday people who do everyday jobs in the Kentucky and surrounding areas. Make sure you go check the podcast out. If you like it, give me a rating, give a review, all those things. Also, right here on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. You're going to want to be a part of this. I'm just telling you. I don't know exactly what God is doing. I don't know exactly why he's moving the way he's moving and how he's using us. And I know there's going to be challenges and struggles because that's all part of it. I don't understand the perfect plan. The challenges and the struggles are probably part of the perfect plan. But I can just tell you something's happening. And you're going to want to be a part of it. And you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you're keeping up with what we got going on. I'm just telling you, some great things are going to be happening. So the podcast, Everyday Jobs with Everyday People, has been released. But I think I would rather invest. Think about how many donuts I could buy. So $15,000 a month is what we were investing with Car Gurus. $15,000 a month. So $15,000 a month, if you divide that by how much is a dozen donuts? $6. So 10 dozen for $60. 100 dozen for $600. 1,000 dozen for $6,000. 2,000 dozen for $12,000. 2,500 dozen for $15,000. 2,500 dozen, which is 25,000. 2,500 dozen would be 25,000 donuts, and then another 2 donuts per would be 5,000. That's 30,000 donuts a month. What if we gave away 30,000 donuts a month? Or if it was per dozen, right? What if we handed out 25? Well, let's do some 30,000 donuts a month. 30,000 donuts a month divided by 30 days. All right, 30,000 donuts a month divided by 30 days. That's 300 times 10 is 3,000 times 3 is 9,000. No. 30,000, why is this one hard? 30,000 divided by 30 days. Why is this hard? 1,000 a day. What is, my brain just totally blank. That's 1,000 donuts a day. All right, what if we handed out 1,000 donuts a day? And if you do it by dozens, 2,500 dozen a month. 2,500 dozen a month, 1,000 a day. Dozen goes in 10 times 8, about 80. So, oh my gosh, is it 80? No way. 2,500 dozen donuts. 2,500 divided by 30. What's 2,500 divided by 30? 30, 60, 36, 91, 28. 8 is 240. Going into the 50, it's just over 80. It's just over 80, right? Because 80 times 12 would be 800, 960. So 40, boom, 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 3 dozen, it's 83. Remainder 4. 83 dozen. That means 83 people a day, which... oh my gosh. We run an 8-5-3-1 formula, right? 8 leads turns into 5 appointments, 3 shows, 1 sold. Well, these wouldn't be leads. These would be contacts. Contacts is a different number. So 8 leads is 8 people raising their hand saying, I want to buy a car. Well, typically, only 2% of people are in market to want to buy a car. So instead of 8 leads, it'd be 80 contacts. 80 contacts. 2% of 80, 10% of 80 is 8, 2% of 80 is 2.5. That's three people a day. So, or three car deals. So that number would actually need to be a little bit higher to get the 2% number, right? That number would have to be double that, about 200 donuts a day, which if you take out Sundays, 26 days, 2,500 donuts, yeah, now we're talking, right? 200 dozen a day, that's 2,000. Now we're getting out of control. Anyways, sorry, this is what my brain does when it comes to numbers. But 80, the number 8, there it is again. It always shows up in my life. So we could give away 80 dozen donuts a day for the same amount of money that we're currently driving like 300 leads a month. I would rather give away 80 dozen donuts a day and make 80 people smile, plus all the people that they share the donuts with, you know? And what if the donuts were like 800%? Like one donut was 8 shaped, and then the other, like 2 donuts together, making an 8 shape, and then the other donuts were, what up, girl? This is what I come home to, look. Fully committed, 800%, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl, I love it.
What are you doing?
Hi, I'm my YouTube video for the day.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
Willow?
Why are you wearing that?
Why are you eating a banana?
Because I like bananas.
Oh, okay.
Are you actually posting this on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Say hi, Caroline. Oh, okay, I'm coming, baby. Give me just a second. I gotta park. You guys back up so I can park in the right spot.
Bye, YouTube.
Don't keep your hands off her. Okay, Caroline, step back. I gotta park real quick, okay, baby? Thank you. Yeah, we're going straight to dinner, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. So anyways, the update is we're thinking outside the box, and we got to do things a little bit different, which I'm excited about. Sold 3 cars so far today, which is good. Had an awesome session when it came to our consulting. The consulting company is really starting to grow and expand. I'm really proud of what Evan and Dylan and Sam and Jessica and Casey and Nick and James and Brandon, just what they're doing with that has been pretty amazing, because my attention has not been fully on the consulting side as it should be. So I'm just blessed as far as that goes. But that's the major update, is we're starting to think, how do we do things in a blue ocean instead of a red ocean? I challenge you to do the same. I'll be back tomorrow. There's my wife. Look, oh no, that's Savannah. I thought that was my wife. She's so tall now. Goodbye.